15 surprising things men like in women more than beauty. Although it is true that beauty is only skin deep, it cannot be denied that first impressions are crucial. Have you ever wondered what men actually notice and what they find most attractive? Luckily, there have been basically a modest bunch of studies that have attempted to figure out exactly what men find attractive in their prospective partners. And it turns out that sometimes it's so hardwired into them that they don't even realize what they're looking for, until we find it. 1. Men love confident women. Confidence is essential for personal and professional success. Man prefers a confident, energetic, and bold girl to one who is shy. Because confidence shows a strong attitude. Your solid character is sufficient to draw in an attractive person. When you ask a man out for coffee or start a friendship, he will be most impressed. Confidence is enough to make a man crazy to fall in love with you. 2. Long, beautiful hair. Long hair has always been regarded as a sign of great beauty by men for centuries. Also, every man wants his princess. But this does not mean you have to be extra beautiful. This only means you should have long hair. Because long silky hair increases your charming beauty 50 times more than you think. Men said that they are turned off by greasy hair, hair that has too much product in it, and hair that is dyed an unnatural color. This supports scientific findings that men, at least subconsciously, consider their hair to be a health indicator. Healthy women typically have lustrous hair, which from a biological standpoint indicates the ability to nurse potential offspring. 3. Long legs. When it comes to legs, length is everything. Healthy women typically have lustrous longer leg, which biologically indicates the ability to nurse potential offspring. Studies show that men prefer women who have a longer leg-to-body ratio, which might explain the popularity of high heels. Women with this body type include Scarlett Johansson and Marilyn Monroe. Long legs are a sign of good health and good nutrition for children. 4. Shorter than them. Taller people are generally regarded as more powerful and successful. Regardless of this, men seem to prefer shorter women, or at least prefer women who are shorter than they are. Even more paradoxically, one study found that in the Western world the women who have the most children are those who are below average height, a pattern that surprised evolutionary scientists. This could be because men want to appear more dominant in the relationship or because social norms assume that the man will be larger than the woman. 5. The appropriate walking style. It is not sufficient to have the appropriate legs or height. Some studies indicate that men expect women to walk the talk as well. A swinging gait reels men in. Researchers discovered that women who are going through menstruation have a tendency to subtly alter their walking pace, slowing it down in a manner that men seem to find more appealing. Biological anthropologists explain that the walk is only one of the manners in which human ladies have created to get and keep a man's consideration as we've developed. This particular gait is comparable to a model's runway strut. Head up, shoulders back, arms outstretched, and hips swiveling. 6. The color red. One of the more bizarre things that draws in men is the color red. The color is thought to be attractive and has long been associated with love and passion. Scientists thought for a long time that this was because men were subconsciously reminded of a woman's genitalia when they saw red, which led to sexual arousal. 7. Smiling in a sweet and charming way is something men admire in women. Your man will fall in love with you just by the way you smile. Initially, most men easily fall in love with women who smile. Therefore, start smiling to spread romance and love. The smile makes you attractive and gorgeous. And your smile is all that a man needs to feel at ease. When you smile, he feels calm, happy, and cool. You can make his day beautiful with just one pretty smile. Smile is one of the charming things a man like in ladies. His heart is touched by your smile. 8. Similar traits to parents. According to other studies, parents have a significant impact on what characteristics men find attractive beyond age. They found that overwhelmingly men were attracted to the same coloring that their mothers had. The same correlation didn't appear when comparing their father's hair and eye color, and while researchers aren't entirely sure what's going on here, they did suggest that it's possible that the early connection between mother and son formed a sort of subconscious bond that suggests safety, familiarity, and comfort linked to the eye and hair color they knew first. 9. The right sense of humor. Despite the fact that everyone says they look for a partner with a sense of humor, a new study in evolution and human behavior reveals that men and women find humor to be surprisingly different. When asked about the qualities they look for in a partner, both men and women said that having a sense of humor was equally important. But when the study looked a little bit deeper, they discovered that men were a little bit more skewed toward what they found attractive. According to the men who participated in the survey, receptivity to one's own sense of humor was more important to them than funny women. All in all, men need somebody who will chuckle at their jokes. For men, it wasn't as necessary that women be able to make them laugh. They were looking for someone who appreciated their capacity for what the study called their production of humor. 10. The right head tilt. According to a pair of Australian researchers, men find the right head tilt, which is something anyone can do, surprisingly attractive. They discovered that women who tilted their heads forward enough to look slightly up attracted men the most to their faces. The results were significant and suggested that nothing more than a simple adjustment to the way we carry ourselves could make someone measurably more attractive. They suggested that it has something to do with height, and that when a man sees a woman tilt her head forward and look up at him, she is highlighting height differences and, by extension, conventional notions of masculinity and femininity. 11. Men like women high-pitched voice. Your high-pitched voice is an attention grabber for man. However, a high-pitched voice does not necessarily imply loudness. Although thin and sweet voice expresses feminism and a true lady, high-pitched voices are considered more attractive by men, but only to a certain extent. The attractiveness diminished when the voice became excessively high-pitched. Toward the finish of the review, they concluded that in order to be most attractive, a voice should be moderately high-pitched and slightly breathy. If your voice doesn't fall into the realm of moderately high-pitched, there's no need to fear. According to a study from the Journal of Evolutionary Psychology, women who are talking to a man they're attracted to tend to speak in a higher pitch without even realizing they're doing it. 12. Men like a wonderful gourmet expert. Delicious food is a yummy way to win a man's heart. Every man wants a romantic chef in his kitchen, so that he can enjoy romance along with tasty food. So be cheerful assuming that you have an additional ability for cooking. If you want to get someone special's attention, no concern, serve him some delightful pastry on his birthday. It's a simple way to get to his heart. Why are you still waiting? Learn to cook? Go for it. Your tasty food is a way to make love and emotional bond stronger. 13. Men like in women to act childish. Why should you stay serious all the time when you can be happy and smiling? Man loves your playfulness attitude. So stop being serious all the time. Just skip the tension of career, job, and goals for some time, and enjoy life. He loves to smile with you. He expects to enjoy the precious moment when you are him. Bring your childhood again, and laugh with him, play with him, tease him. He loves your childish act deeply. Your bubbly, crazy behaviors steal his heart, and he loves to fall in love with your craziness again and again. 14. Men like your caring nature. What makes a man feel safe and secure? Don't you think it's because you care about him? Of course, when you love him, care about how he's feeling, and remember his decision, it is sufficient to keep him close and make him fall even more in love with you. 15. Men like in women to be real. A genuine man could do without a young lady with cosmetics, flaunt, and a marked dress. He only cares about the true you. Your man doesn't like it when you follow other women's example. Be genuine, sweet, level-headed and basic. Your simplicity is enough to kill him. No man likes women with fake love, unreal smile, unnatural behavior. Your pure soul is enough for him with deep and true love. If you are really serious about learning the secret of how to make any man obsessed with you, we highly recommend checking out the first link in the description of this video. It's a professional and powerful psychology guide that helps you win him over even if he wasn't initially interested in you.